Hi, I'm Paige Gansler. I will start this presentation off with going over introducing our species, the Mexican axolotl, and giving an overview over it. So, Mexican axolotl's natural population has drastically declined since 1998, where it was spanning over 6,000 per square kilometers in their natural environment, to now, and since 2017, 35 per square kilometers. This has been drastically impacted by human involvement with added pollution and invasive species. So, as well as our experimentation on them with our cells to see how they work with the genetic parts. And a notable thing about axolotls is their feathery gills that stick out from the head even as their lungs fill up more. And one key difference is axolotls, unlike salamanders, stay in their larvae form, which is affected by like stability of their habitats that don't dry up. They can live up to 10 to 15 years, but with human impacts, when like invasive species and pollution, it has negatively affected their overall reproductive success.
I'm Kennedy, and my section is evolutionary history. The Mexican axolotl evolved 10,000 years ago from another species in the genus Ambystoma, likely tiger salamanders. The recent evolution of their genus and family makes them evolutionarily young. The image above shows the anatomy of the Mexican axolotl and some characteristics of the axolotl derived from its taxonomy, such as a notochord from the Chordata phylum. Despite being well known, their phylogeny and genetics when it comes to their sister taxa are largely unresolved. Their family is known, but their relationships with other taxa in the family is often contested. In the images above, you can see three different phylogenetic trees created for the family Ambystomatidae. Each tree has A. mexicanum in different positions, showing the variability in results for axolotl phylogeny. A reason axolotl phylogenetics are hard to discern is since they are paedomorphic. Due to their juvenile traits, their evolutionary relationships are complex and complicated. The Mexican axolotl lives in freshwater lakes where they use suction and ambushes to hunt. They eat a variety of food including worms, small fish, insects, and more. They hunt visually and often compete with fish and other amphibians for prey. Loss of habitat has caused a genetic bottleneck in both lake and lab. The Mexican axolotl lives in a very small region as seen above. This bottleneck causes the populations to have inbreeding, a lack of genetic diversity, and higher susceptibility to diseases.
Hello, I'm Jesslyn. I'll be speaking about the anthropogenic activities affecting axolotls. The human activities affecting the species is pollution, urbanization, and invasive species. The first point I will be talking about is pollution issues in Lake Xochimilco, which is the natural habitat of this species, and they are being affected by pollution from party boats, tours, and chemical waste. Due to urban development, axolotls have had a significant decrease in population. Lake Chalco was another natural habitat, but it was fully drained, only leaving them with one habitat left. Another reason for the decrease in axolotl population is due to the introduction of invasive species such as the tilapia. They were introduced by humans and tend to be more aggressive, compete with food, and prey on their offspring. If these anthropogenic activities that are caused by humans increase, this could lead to an extinction in just 5 years.
Hello, my name is Gabby. I will be talking about axolotl responses to human activities that they experience. Axolotls respond to the presence of predator species introduced by humans. In an experiment, tilapia were placed in a tank with axolotls, and when a wall separating them was removed, the axolotl showed signs of stress. They slowed or stopped moving and tried to avoid the predators. Axolotls also released chemical signals, including increased stress hormones like cortisol and pheromones to alert other axolotls of danger. Axolotls are adaptable but are struggling due to pollution and urbanization caused by humans, which are causing their populations to decline. This can cause some of the issues mentioned above, particularly during their larval and juvenile stages. Their mucus production helps protect their skin from contaminants. Urbanization further destroys their natural habitats, forcing them to change their diets and increasing their stress levels. Habitat loss also reduces breeding sites, leading to decreased reproduction.
Hi, I'm Gwen, and I will talk about the future outlook for axolotls. To protect axolotls from extinction, there are many artificial sanctuaries that help with their conservation. There are also ways the public can help, such as UNAM's campaign Adopt Axolotl, which raises funds to protect the ecosystem. The future outlook for axolotls is both hopeful and uncertain. While axolotls thrive in captivity, they are still an endangered species in the wild. According to recent researchers from UNAM, the axolotls are expected to vanish from the wild in 2025. And these are our citations.